How's everybody doing today? I'm Robert Barber, your digital mayor with Pinellas Live, and I'm here today with Robert Mondora.
That's right.
Of the Central Park
Performing Arts
Center, and we're here in Largo today. Now, Pinellas Live is a 7 to 10 minute daily web show where we like to celebrate the exceptional life that is Pinellas County, the things to do, the people that live here, just the way we get to experience a great lifestyle and also be in community with each other today. So I'm really excited about my time here today with Robert. We are sponsored by the Moeller&Barber real estate team. So if you ever need any help with real estate, hit me up, but that's not what this is about. We're about learning more about the Central Park Performing Arts Center here today. So thanks again, Robert.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
All right, super cool. Well, we always like to start off our show by getting to know the people of Pinellas. And so, Robert, tell us a little bit about your story.
A little bit about my personal story?
Your personal story.
Wow. Well, I love the arts. I love entertainment. I've been doing it ever since I grew up a musician. But I came down to Florida in January of '86 to finish up college at USF.
Nice.
And the Bulls, and the school was much smaller then, believe it or not, but they've grown tremendously since then. But I started working at the USF Sundome there, doing production work for the student government productions.
Right.
I left school, went on and worked for Busch Gardens, went on and worked for Disney.
Got it.
And then came here to Largo, and it's been over 20 years now that I've been with the city of Largo and this venue.
That's awesome. So production then, besides the arts, production's in your blood.
It is. I live for it. It's a rush for me. Every day is different, and I love seeing people have a great time.
That's a good story. That's a good following your passion. That's the line there. Cool. All right. Well, tell us a little bit about Central Park.
Well, the Performing Arts Center, most people probably know of it as the Largo Cultural Center, and we had that name for 20 years. And our nonprofit board, the Suncoast Performing Arts Foundation, came up with this idea about changing the name recently, and they raised some money to do that transition with putting new signs on the building and promoting through advertising the new name of the building. And Central Park Performing Arts Center really defines what we do here. We're live entertainment, we're live theater. And I think there was identity crisis using the name Cultural Center.
Gotcha.
And ever since we changed the name, it seems like people are coming out of the woodwork to see what's going on here.
That's exciting. Very smart. Very good branding and marketing.
I think so. It took a little while, but we made it, and we're moving forward real quick now. So
that's awesome. Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about the theater itself. So, I mean, how many people can see how many events during the year? Give us the rundown.
Sure. I hope everyone can see the seats behind us here. The city wanted to build a performing arts center, and 20 years ago, a lady by the name of Marilyn Tawney came up with $200,000 and donated it to the city, and in return, asking that they build a performing arts center.
Nice.
And the city matched those funds plus more, and the commission said they wanted a multi-use facility if they were going to build this.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, and so as you can see in the theater here, these seats, there's 333 green seats behind me. It's a retractable seating system. And the seats will fold back into the wall, and we can do flat floor events here. We can do rock concerts with 650 people standing shoulder to shoulder. We can do dinner theater.
Rocking in the park.
Yeah, we can do dinner theater with tables and chairs. We have a kitchen that's just off of this room that the caterers can use. We have trade shows in here. We have fashion shows. And then we have, this fabulous stadium seating. It's like a movie theater where everyone can see from every seat. And we're sitting on a really oversized stage for the audience area here, where we can bring in any production that's touring and be able to accommodate it for sure.
And we're going to take a tour after the 7 to 10 minutes with Robert, so you guys can hang on for that. But it'll also be some bonus features in the edited version. Tell us about some of the things that are coming up this year for the people that are now just checking out at this. What are some of the events coming up?
Well, I'll tell you what, this is a city-owned facility, so my mission is to provide something for everyone.
Gotcha.
Whether it's a toddler, whether it's a senior citizen, and I try to cover all genres.
So it's just not cabaret?
No,
Okay,
not
just
at
say,
all.
yeah,
I want
yeah.
everyone in the community to come out here and see a show that they would like to see.
Gotcha.
So, we do ballet, we do, classical music, we do jazz, contemporary jazz, we do rock and roll.
Yep. I saw
Uh,
some comedy things on some of the
yeah,
billboards
we
coming
do
up.
comedy.
Yep.
We try to cover everything.
Nice.
And, I think we're pretty good at it.
Okay.
I think we're doing a great job.
That's exciting. That's exciting. So, your favorite show coming up this year? I know
Wow.
it's hard to pick a favorite, but what are you looking
That's-
forward to the most?
Well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow because we have a show that's already completely sold out.
Okay.
And it's America's most premier Pink Floyd show
I
called
did see
The
that
Machine.
outside of the poster. Yeah.
Yeah, The Machine. And as you can see, we've added 66 chairs down here on the orchestra area, and we have an additional 75 chairs on the side of the theater. We're going to max out at 466 seated tomorrow.
Sold out.
Yeah, and a Pink Floyd type of show in here. They're
Nice.
going to bring in their full lighting system that they
yeah,
tour with, and we have a brand new line array PA system in here,
Sure.
which is state of the art.
Yep.
So it's going to sound incredible.
That's
Looking
awesome.
forward to
That's
it.
awesome. Well, let's see how much time we're into. So we are 6.5 minutes into our 7 to 10 minutes.
Wow.
It goes by fast.
It
It goes
does.
by really fast. So as we kind of wind down our little bit of time together before we take the tour, I always like to, when I'm sitting down with someone who lives in our community, is a part of our community, to ask them, because everyone's got this story, anyone who's watching today that may have an interest in the arts or may have a passion, whether they're 12 years old or maybe 70 years old, what kind of wisdom would you give someone about getting involved in the arts in Pinellas County?
Wow. Well, if you're bringing up a child, I would say, as a parent, expose your children to the arts in some way, whether it's putting them in a summer camp here, bringing them to a show. Put that out there to them, and if they grab onto it, support them and let them go with it.
Sure.
And there's so many jobs that are in the arts. It's not just performing on stage.
Right.
It's all the people behind the scenes and
Sure.
in the front office and the box office.
Yep.
So there's a great career opportunity in the arts for people of many interests.
Gotcha. Well, that's great. Well, you heard it here from Robert. It's the only thing probably holding you back is you.
That's right.
I would think that was probably what it is. But that's our time today. We're going to take a little bit of extra time now to take a quick tour and just walk around the facility, let you get a look and a feel from it, what it's like to sit in those seats and see the stage. But we're also going to link up in the comments. We're going to link up the playbill and some of the things that are coming on so you can see what those are. And what's the easiest way for people to get tickets? Do they have to come here? Can they go online? Can they call?
Tickets available 24 hours a day at largoarts.com.
All right.
Box office open Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, at area code 727-587-6793.
What's a typical ticket price?
That's another thing is our tickets are very affordable compared to the big halls.
Right.
Tickets this season range from $6 to children's shows to $50 for a really high-end contemporary jazz show.
But those are really affordable rates.
Yeah, it's great.
And it's all right here in Largo.
In Largo, believe it or not.
It's awesome.
There you go.
I got to tell you, I do have to make a confession here today that I have not been here before until today. And I was telling Robert, shame on me, because it really is a beautiful facility, and I've not taken my family here, and I'm going to correct that this year in 2017, and I hope you do too. So, all right. Thanks again for the time.
Thanks for having me.
We always like to end our show by telling you that you are loved. We always like to say that you need to hear it at least once a day, and if you hadn't heard it, you're going to hear it from us. You are loved. It's a great community, the exceptional life that is Pinellas, and go out and make a great life and get ready for the quick walk tour. So here we go.
All right, let's go.
All right, cool. Thanks again.
All right, thank you.
Here we go.
Look forward
All
to
right.
what we got here.
The stage, the arch or opening of the stage is 35 feet wide. You can't see it, but there's a fly space. It's about 60 feet tall above the stage. It gives us capability to fly in sets and scenery and backdrops, and even the lights, to work on the lights at stage level here. So a very versatile space. Right across the stage here, that's a loading dock area where semis back up and can load directly onto the stage. Local production sets and scenery are built in here. And this building is a hurricane shelter for City of Largo employees. Just outside the store, there's a generator that can power this building for 3 straight days. So what's good about that is if we would ever lose power, someone runs into a power pole out there,
the show must go on.
The show will always go on here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, this is a beautiful stage, definitely. So if you never get a chance to be on the stage, here's what it would be looking like. If you do, I should say.
Over here, this is our fly rail. This is a counterbalance system that controls all the rigging above the stage. The productions we do in here are just really kind of blow you away, you know, with all the capabilities of the rigging you have and being able to change scenes and backdrops. It's incredible.
Yeah, guys, the stage is huge. Let's give you a quick look at what it looks like from the seats.
You want to go into the dressing rooms?
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll roll into the dressing rooms real quick. Make everyone feel like a star. Right?
Let's do it.
All right, this is the green room. Imagine the Nutcracker about to happen in mid-December, and there's about 100 people back here. Half of them are children. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy back here sometimes. But we have the men's dressing room, and the women's is kind of similar to this. Kind of similar, a little larger.
Well, maybe one of the people watching this today will be the star here shortly.
Right. Right, but it's a lot of cool things happen back in this green room. I hang out here sometimes before and after the shows with the artists that travel in here. And a lot of cool memories and conversations happen. Would you like to go across the lobby and see
I'm going to take a walk up the...
Oh, we'll go up into the control room.
Walk up here real quick so people can kind of get a feel of how close you are, even if you're all the way in the last row.
Now the last row here is 80 feet from the front of the stage.
Look at that.
A lot of people actually come here and prefer to sit in the back rows. You know, like the Pink Floyd show we're going to have tomorrow. You get to really take in the whole scene. Some people love to sit up in the front row and get the sweat off the performer, you know. So everyone has their preferences.
Definitely prime seats. All right, let's take a look at the control room.
All right, control room. We got to go back downstairs.
All right.
And up another flight.
So about how many events a year are put on here?
We do about 150 events a year.
Wow.
Yeah, we're really busy.
That's 10 a month. The math is a little bit more.
Yeah, even a little more.
Yeah.
A little more. I'd say, what, averages, you know, every 2 or 3 days it seems like we have something here. Some days we have 2 shows in one day.
Okay.
We have a matinee and an evening performance. And our door's locked. You can tell this
Does that say authorized personnel only?
It does.
I don't know, Robert. Are you authorized?
We are all authorized today.
So here's a look at some of the events that are coming up.
Right. And you can see the clutter of the backstage areas.
Which every backstage is like, I'm sure.
Right. It's like TV. It's only what's on camera is what you see. Right. We sometimes use this as a VIP area up here. Sometimes we have follow spots up here. And sometimes the traveling shows, they bring in their big audio consoles and we set them up in this room. This is the in-house production equipment. We've recently gone all digital. We have a Yamaha 48-channel audio console here. And this is the lighting control.
Which is nice.
Yep. And then the clutter of a production desk, right?
That's it. That's exactly it.
All right.
Well, very cool. Well, thank you for letting us take a tour of the facility.
Thanks for coming in and seeing us here. I hope you buy a ticket at largoarts.com. Go just look at our schedule. We're adding new shows all the time. And we got summer camps that are going on sale soon. If you got kids need to come into camp. And if you want to volunteer, come on in. Volunteer applications are on our website. And we're looking for people of all ages.
That's it. Very cool.
All right, guys, that's it for our time today. I appreciate you, everybody, tuning in and paying attention. And we'll see you in the next episode. Hey everybody, it's Robert Barber with the Moeller&Barber real estate team. Hope you really enjoyed the latest episode of Pinellas Live. We just love bringing those Pinellas Live episodes to you guys and celebrating the exceptional life that it is Pinellas. But do me a favor, so you can get notified as quickly as our new episodes come up. Love for you to take a moment and hit the subscribe button right over here. Once you hit the subscribe, you're going to get notified as soon as our newest episodes are up. Also, here's some suggested videos that you may enjoy that are going to pop up over here. At the same time, comments. We live off of comments. Go down to the comments, check it out, see what other people are talking about. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought. We want to hear those stories from you guys, and we respond to all the comments and questions. So go now, hit the comments. Most of all, subscribe. Take care, guys. We love you.